background. Yeah. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank God I woke up this morning. Thank God I'm here to be able to get on YouTube. I've been kind of off YouTube a little bit. Different reasons, but I'll let y'all know why. But I just cooked me a nice breakfast. I'm just thankful for everything. Got a couple people that's trying to I feel like be disrespectful towards me or whatever the case may be, but I'm really not even trying to pay people no attention. I've been I'm a respectful person, and that's just how I'm gonna leave it. I ain't trying to get into the drama and you know all the other shit that come with it. So I've been kind of staying off YouTube. I don't know if y'all know this, but yeah, just been relaxing, trying to get back in the groove. Y'all gonna see a lot more in the next couple coming days. Let me show y'all how my meals looking like. Couple a couple people say I was broke. Shit, I'm still eating good. Yeah, I'm still eating good. Yeah, that's why if y'all seen me make my video, I was about to go live, but I was just like, nah, that ain't even worth wasting my time. Yeah, it ain't even worth wasting my time. But I know some of my people like, damn, where the hell Tim been at? Man, I've been chilling, living, just cooling, relaxing my body, getting all the sleep I need because I'm about to go back. I'm about to be back on the grind, so shit, it's gonna be long hours, late nights. So y'all just stay tuned. But how everybody doing out there? Hi haters, hi all my supporters. You know, yeah, man. I'm a humble individual. Anywhere I go, I'm always the humble person. I ain't trying to be somebody I'm not. Got on this YouTube thing and just try to make something happen. I'm not on here to copy nobody. I'm not on here to bash nobody. I'm just here to show people me. I don't care what everybody else do, but I see little certain shit. That's why I'ma still do me regardless of what happens in any situation. YouTube thing is actually for people to see my life. I don't really care what everybody else do, but I try to show my support to each and everybody. And sometimes I don't even have time to do that, but I try my best. I try my best. You see me and everybody live saying what's up. I can't really. Most of the time I be driving, so it ain't no excuses. But I just try to show my support back. You know, all the people that support me. Shit, I love y'all, man, for that. But it's been a lot of how could I say it, weird shit going on. So I've been kind of like just laying low on everything. Like I just been like shit, man. I'm trying to show the people who I am and shit. And I don't want to get out of character. So that's why I kind of been like, nah, let me stay away from this YouTube shit. Let me stay away from the social media shit, cause I might say the wrong thing, and y'all might see the other side of me. I don't know. I'm just trying to stay humble, cause I'm a humble individual, and like I said, I got a couple people trying to say shit about me or whatever the case may be, and they don't even know if it's true. But if y'all want to know what really happened, I could tell y'all what really happened. But I'm starting my day off positive. But we'll get to that shit later. Yeah, we'll get to that shit later. It's just like it's just like I've been positive, just so positive, praying. Made the trip to Africa. Man, let me tell y'all about the trip to Africa. So I seen my YouTube channel jumped. Like, I'm talking about tremendously. I'm like, damn, like, people really interested in me going to Africa. Even my friends on Facebook, I'm like, shit, everybody just like so happy for me. But I know everybody ain't happy for me. Some people, it just, they got hate in them. So some people, they not really happy for me. They just like, oh shit. You know, I know they talking shit. I know how this shit go, man. I know 90% of the people really was fucking with me. 10%, they was on some hating shit like, yeah, Tim, he going to Africa. What made him go to Africa? I got all these questions and shit. But I'm going to do a Q&A too. For the people that really want to know, it's just so many things why I went to Africa. That's why it had to be a long hour, 2-hour video why ATM went to Africa. I learned a lot my first experience, but it's just crazy. It's just crazy. Experience of a lifetime I always remember. And a lot of people was like, you went by yourself? Hell yeah, I went by myself. I ain't got time to ask nobody. I already did that shit. That shit was old news. You know, shit, I was nervous. I was scared. But I had to overcome that shit. Like, I was about to go back to the house. That was my first time getting on the plane. Shit. I was about to go back to the house. Like, fuck this. But I went by myself. Didn't know nobody. Did encounter a couple people. But some of us went past where we met at, and some of us, I just left it where it's at. You know, I meet different people, strangers, you know. But I met some really good people, and hopefully we can do some big things. I met some funny characters out there too. I ain't just gonna tell you I met all good people. Nah, some shady characters. What I learned about Nairobi is it's not expensive for Americans, but it's expensive for Kenyan people. And I want people to know it's not just huts and poor people in Africa. I know a lot of Americans still thinking about that. No, just knock that shit out your head. I had people trying to be funny with me, saying little jokes and shit. I don't really be joking around with people because, you know, I feel like some people be trying to be funny. I had a person ask me, was I bringing back some rocks to America? And I found, I kind of like just threw it, just let it go past me because I'm like people trying to be funny, they probably never even been to Africa. And just a lot of people it was a lot of funny shit, but I ain't gonna get into that. I'm gonna just tell y'all my experience in Africa. Every day I'm waking up, just fresh air, good people, everybody saying hello, how are you? Like in America, people don't do that shit. I don't even really talk to my neighbors in America. Like I might say what's up. To be honest, I'm the person that says what's up to the neighbor and anybody I encounter, but sometimes I say it and don't get the feedback. So sometimes I be kind of reserved on who I say what's up to and good morning to. That's just how I am now. Cause it's like when I was in Africa, shit, I'm saying hello to everybody. Jumbo, Asante, all that. Jumbo, how are you? You know, Posana, all that. You know. And I'm trying to get my Swahili up. I'm trying to learn one word a day. I got 2 people who speak Swahili. Well, more than that, but 2 people that's willing to teach me a word a day. I know one for sure. I met some very beautiful ladies out there. Everywhere I went, shit. I got videos of the cougars twerking in front of me and the whole table, shit, they was ready to go. I'm just like, shit, I ain't really here for all that shit, but, you know, it is what it is. But very beautiful people. I'm like, damn, like, very friendly people, good food, good vibes. I went to the club and I felt good being at the club. I don't even drink like that, but the vibes, it was the vibes. It's just like America. You got certain people that's doing certain stuff in the club, you know. You gotta watch out for a couple people, you know. It's the same shit, but I felt safer in the club than in the American club. And I went by myself too. I couldn't go. I was nervous getting on the plane to Africa, but when I touched down, best feeling in the world. I felt like I was free. I felt like a slave that was free. I'm keeping that shit hot. I got to meet the real African people. Got to eat the real African food, the real avocados, bananas, mangoes, pineapples, real spices. Like, but see, in Africa, I noticed they don't really season. Well, where I was at, they don't really season their food. They just grill it or whatever. But most of it was still good, and they cook their food well done. That's why when I be asking people in America, do you like your steak well done or medium? I don't do all the medium shit. It's either done or it's not. I don't want no bloody food. My shit gotta be well done, tender. That's what I've been telling people. Like, if you don't want your food cooked all the way, shit, just eat that shit raw. I know you probably like eat it raw. Yeah, I went to an Ethiopian restaurant yesterday. Good morning, Wanda. I went to an Ethiopian restaurant yesterday, and they had something on the menu, raw meat. I should show you. Do I got it on my phone? Let me see if I got it on my phone. They got raw meat on the menu. Yeah. I'm like, so it ain't cooked or nothing? They're like, yeah, it's raw. I'm like, shit, this is my first time eating Ethiopian food. I went to an Ethiopian place yesterday in Raleigh, and I tried some tips, beef tips, like cube, with like um, the little Ethiopian bread, some collard greens. So people be excited when they hear about a black man going to Africa. I swear to anybody, like especially African, they like, you went to Africa. They be excited. It's like you just gave them some money or something. Like they're like, whoa, like you did? Shit, how was it? How was it? I'm like, shit, Mombasa was good. Nairobi was good. I got to see what other countries I'm gonna visit now. Cause I'm about to make some moves, and the people gonna be like, shit, damn, Tim, like, you really in Africa again? Hell yeah, cause I don't even want to be in America no more. Once I went to Africa, I'm like, shit, this shit, my type of vibe. But shit, I'm going to the countryside for real this time. Nairobi was cool, Mombasa was cool, but I might go on the west side this time. I got to visit different spots so I can know like where I fit in. Nairobi was cool, but I think I'll fit in. I can fit in anywhere, but I feel like it has to be right for me for a long-term situation, so I have to visit different countries. But I will be going back to Nairobi too. But I think my next time I'm gonna visit either Ghana, Burkina Faso, or I might even try Tanzania. But I think I'm gonna go on the west side this time and see which one is better for me because I want to make investments in Africa. Um, and I definitely want to have my own house, my own land, my own food. That's what type of time I'm on. I'm not on the going to Africa to exploit the people and what else? I'm not going there to showboat and stuff like that. I'm just really there for spiritual purposes and really trying to find my peace in Africa, because in America it's too much going on. It's too much going on. We just had like a school shooting like 2 days ago in Maryland. They had was it a Navy base or Army base on lockdown? I'm just like, man, I got back to America with all this shit going on. I'm like, shit, that was much needed. I don't care. Everyone needs a break from America, I feel like, especially black people. Once they just get that break, I feel like they'll know what to do. They can actually think, because I mean, you could think in America, but it's just too much going on, man. Too much senseless shit that you can't even put your mind to, wrap your mind around. And I'm seeing all these people going missing in these countries. Some couple got abducted in Haiti. People getting abducted in Mexico. But you don't see the United States putting up a red flag. Don't go to Mexico. Don't go here. But they do put red flags up to Africa countries. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Like, they putting red flags and warnings going to Africa. Oh, it's a terrorist country and all this shit. I'm like, shit. Y'all see how they do. But I feel like people around the world think every American is rich. I had to tell them, no. Shit, I'm not rich. Hell no. Far from rich. But you stay on your grind. This is anybody in the world. You stay on your grind, stay focused, and know what you need to get out of life anywhere. You in Africa, anywhere in the world. You'll get rich one day. You'll get rich one day. But they think all the Americans are rich. I tell them, no. We got poor Americans. You know, we got homeless people, just like Africa got homeless people. You know, it's just to the point where, like, I had to tell them straight up, like, bro, you come to America, get your money, you go back. Don't do all that extra stuff. Get your money and send it back, or go back however you want to do, but don't stay in America. This shit is expensive. That shit too expensive. I'm like, shit, I got back. This shit got expensive in 2 weeks. I said, what the fuck going on? Like, ain't no complaining. It's just, I'm just stating facts, because I'm like, shit, I really didn't spend that much money in Africa. Everybody keep asking me how much I spent. How much was this? How much was that? I feel like every time you go to Africa, it might be a different price, just because of the inflation. The airline tickets. Shit, I found out that I can get some super cheap airline tickets. Ain't nobody tell me. I ain't really even asked nobody, because, to be honest, I just wanted to do that shit myself, to see how I can book my own ticket, how I can book my own hotel or apartment. I use Airbnb out there. Some of the Airbnbs was all right, but my thing is, don't book no Airbnb until you get out there, unless you know that person and you Airbnb with them before. Yeah, that's how I was. I was just like, damn, I should just waited, because I had a whole lot of people wanting to host me. Like, it's crazy. I told them I had an Airbnb. They're like, oh shit, you good. Shit, I ain't know people was gonna host me. I met some very powerful people that, they got some shit going on. Yeah, I met some elders. Man, very humble experience. I just wish I had more time out there, but I got to get back to it, get back to this money, get back to my family, and a lot of people ain't seen me. You feel me? So I like, shit, let me get back to my people. And Africa, I'll be back in a minute. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. I got me boxes of that Kenyan tea. I've been trying to make it perfected. I'm getting a little better at it, but it ain't the same. Yeah, it ain't the same. Hell no, it ain't the same. But how's everybody doing? Um, yeah, ATM up this morning. Shit, I really been up. You know, I had to take care of the baby, put him to sleep. He sleep right now, so clean up a little bit, make me something to eat, get on this YouTube first of the month. You know I gotta get on YouTube for real. I got some things to talk about, man. I'm just like, shit. My people, they gonna wanna hear this shit for real. Um, you know, it's just, man. I'm kind of like sick and tired of like people just. Um, I ain't really gonna say, yeah. It's people just trying to cause distractions and shit. You know, they see what I'm doing and they trying to make it seem like I was in Africa for uh, a different reason. And I'm like, shit, I ain't going 8,000 miles from home to start no controversy, no drama, none of that shit. But I just gotta do me. Just gotta do me. Mm-mm-mm. You know, I could help people, um, get their visas and get their plane tickets and stuff like that. And hopefully one day I'll be plugged in with the airline people. Get really really cheap tickets, but that day will come. So you know how ATMs do. Shit, everywhere I go, I'm meeting somebody. That's gonna help me, and I'm gonna help them. Cause shit, me, honestly, shit, I helped a lot of people out there in Africa. Whether it was the Uber driver, the maids, um, people I ain't even know. You feel me? Um, I felt like I made a little difference. Shit, I just helped out the best way I could. I wasn't really stressing about no money or none of that. I was just like, fuck it. I'm gonna get this money out, and my blessings gonna come back. That's just how I look at it. Shit. Um, I try to spend with the locals before I go to these big restaurants. Yeah, I did go to a couple nice restaurants, but I like spending money with the locals. If they treat me good, the food good, then I'm a tip them. That's anywhere I go. I'm trying to tip. I ain't no, people will negotiate um, the Uber driver because the Uber is cheap out there. So I just tip them an extra 100. That's I feel like a good tip is like 200, but I just tip them an extra 100. Like, bro, keep the change, bro. I don't care. I know y'all don't really make much money, and I ain't trying to down nobody or nothing like that. I know they don't make much money, so shit. When I came in, shit, I threw them a little extra. Like, you know, Uber, Uber is big out there, so it's a whole bunch of people who Uber. So it's like I ain't gonna say it's hard, but it's a it's competition. So you know, I met a couple Uber drivers that were good people, and I'm gonna call them when I go back to Nairobi. Yeah, it's like two of them I'm gonna call when I go back to Nairobi. I got two in Mombasa too. So yeah, so that's why just treat other people how you want to be treated. I told my Uber drivers appreciate it for keeping it 1,000 with me. You feel me? Like some of these people, they try to get over on foreigners. I don't mind them getting a little over on me, but when you taxing and trying to just make your monthly salary in one day, I'm like, whoa. I'm just gonna call Uber. Give me another Uber driver. I ain't with all the extra shit. So me, I just been really humble, and shit. I miss the people in Africa. To be honest with you, they were just so friendly. The security ladies was friendly. You know what I'm saying? Every day they wake up, or I'll wake up and they just say hello, how are you? They already know when I come through. You know, it's just even the dude security guard, they were cool as shit. Like, you know, when I had a problem with one of the Uber drivers, they was like, hold on, it might not be. They like, man, it might not be safe for you. Hold on, we coming out here with you. I'm like, shit, okay. Yeah, I had a dispute with one of the little driver dudes. Like, what was it? Like 2 days before I left. Like, yeah, I had a dispute. I was ready to knock his head off. I ain't gonna lie to you. Yeah, I was ready to knock his head off in front of security. I'm like, man, let me make it out. Let me make it out of Africa without going to jail or any of that type of stuff. I'm just like, man, man. But I got it straightened out. I cooled down that night and shit. I just said, let me make it back to America with no problems, no problems. Yeah. So, like I said, I'm really a humble guy. It's just sometimes you gotta let people have it, and you know I know what my mission is in life, and I know why I'm trying to get back. Why I'm trying to get back to Africa. I just had to see with my own eyes. Everybody could tell you on YouTube how this is good, that's good, or whatever the case may be. But when you see it for yourself, you're like, hold on, you know, all that shit these YouTubers was putting out the videos, man, they make this shit look pretty, and nah, I ain't making it look pretty. It's nice in Africa, but they just give you one side. Most, yeah, most YouTubers only give you one side of Africa. Yeah, one side. So, um, you know, I should have went live more, but I was just trying to just get off YouTube for a little bit and um, just enjoy my time in Africa because being on your phone all day and shit like that, you're not really enjoying all the time. Like I like to enjoy the weather, the birds, the animals, the food, the the culture. And a lot of the times I was walking around by myself, but I didn't want to have my phone out. Why? Because people snatch phones in Africa. That phone might be worth shit like $600 to $1,000 US, and that's a big yeah, that's a big lick. Yeah, that's a big lick, and that thousand will turn into what? I want to say 10,000 shillings. I want to say 10,000 shillings. It might be more than that. It might be 100,000 shillings, but it's a lot of money to them. So, I had to be careful. I had to take off all my jewelry. I was like, fuck it. I ain't taking off my jewelry. So one day I just like, man, let me take off my jewelry, man. I know these people watching me. Yeah, I know these people watching me at my every move. They want to know where I'm at. People watching me, but ain't nobody try me, and I thank God ain't nobody try me. But shit, I pulled up to people who look like they was gonna rob me. Shit, I wasn't scared, nervous. I'm just like, shit, I can find this shit. I'm looking like a local slash tourist, just a little tourist on me. But you know, um, once I walked around the markets a couple of times, I already knew where I was at. You know, see what was fucked up is when I got to the airport. As soon as I touched down in Africa, they ain't put no M-Pesa. They ain't put no M-Pesa. M-Pesa is like Cash App in Africa. They ain't go to my settings and put my M-Pesa. So I'm paying cash for everything, and that was really big. Yeah, that was really big. Technology is really key in Africa. Yeah, that M-Pesa is really key in Africa because it makes everything more efficient, more simple, more easier. Instead of just carrying a bunch of money around, I was trying to M-Pesa, but I'm like, shit, every day I'm trying to work the M-Pesa, but it ain't working. So I'm taking it down to the Safari Con like almost every day. Like, yo, my shit still ain't working. What's up? I was out there a week. My shit still wouldn't work. So I went that Monday. I'm like, I'm going to the real Safari Con downtown Nairobi. And man, they fixed my shit. They're like, man, they ain't activate your shit at the airport. I'm like, nah, man, they activated my line, but they ain't activated my M-Pesa. That shit had me kind of hot. Like, damn, what the hell was he? What the hell was they doing with my phone and shit? Like, they ain't put the M-Pesa on my shit. Cause the M-Pesa make everything a lot simpler and easier. How much you need, bro? Okay, what's your number? Sending you that right now. Yeah, sending you that right now. That's how simple and easy it is. But I'm glad I learned that. I'm glad I had that experience because people not gonna tell you about the M-Pesa app, like how easy and simple it would make. Because you know, if Cash App was in Africa, shoot, they'll be taxing them Africans. That's why I think M-Pesa is a lot better. Or I didn't really know too many people with Zelle. I had the Zelle app, but I was trying to use that M-Pesa because everybody had it. So I had started using M-Pesa my last week in Africa, and it worked out, made everything a lot simpler and smoother. But had some great times out there, met some great people, and looking forward to going back. And it's not as much as people think it is. It's a simple move. You either want to go or you don't. That's just how you got to put it in your head. Like, you either want to go to Africa or you don't. You want to go or you don't. It ain't no in between. Like, hold on, I'm thinking about going. Nah, it's either you want to go or you don't. That is as simple as that. If you really want to go, you're gonna make moves to go that way. Yeah, you're gonna make moves to go that way. And the cheapest website out there is like ASAP Tickets. They like the cheapest. You can get $800 round trip sometimes in a day. You just gotta wait till they put it out there. Yeah, you gotta wait till they put it out there. I paid way more than 800, so I didn't know that till they put it out there. So I'm like, damn, I spent all that money, but it's cool. First lesson, you know, spent roughly a lot of money, a lot of money. So I know next time, just wait it out, then go. Wait it out, stack it up, then go. Don't put no time on it. Don't put no date, month. When you see that price drop and you got your money saved, go ahead and go. Don't. Well, it's certain times you don't want to go because they hike the price of everything up. Like I think they said in August, September to December, that's like the busiest month. So don't book no ticket in them months because the ticket's gonna be high. Even when you touch down, the hotel's gonna be high. So I went at the right time. I didn't know. It was just perfect timing. Yeah, it was just perfect timing for me. And it was just a coincidence. Everything worked out just perfectly. Like, I'm not gonna say perfectly, but just right. And I'm talking about to my job worked out perfectly, to when I got out the airplane, to the people I met, to what else? Um, everything just worked out perfect. It was just perfect timing. Really, it was everything was perfect timing. Digital Dre, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Yeah, man, man, just feeling grateful today, man. Just like every day, you know, I always gotta pray every morning. I always gotta eat me a nice, good meal. I've been having some good sleep, and I'm about to get back on the grind, man. Get back on the grind. Tomorrow I'm back on the grind, y'all. So much needed break. My body rest. So now it's like I'm going back in full, you know, ATM mode, like full ATM mode for real. They gonna be like, shit, yeah, you working too much. And I might get me another job just so I can make my shit in Africa really happen. You know, I don't really care what nobody think, but for people to just be saying shit just to say it, you know, I don't really like that shit. You feel me? And like, um, people might say I'm broke, this and that, but I don't really like showing off money like that. I do it sometimes, but it's just like they don't even know. Like people off my YouTube, people, family, friends, they done donated over like I want to say like $2,000, and I still got that shit. So for somebody to tell me I'm broke, just alone, that's 2K right there. You know, plus I'm already bringing in other money, so it's like, how can ATM be like completely broke when I know how to get some money? I can't be completely broke when I know how to get some money. When somebody donating $50 here, $100 here, this shit adding up. You feel me? This shit adding up. This shit adding up. Yeah, this shit adding up for real. And I just don't get people. But I'm on this YouTube to motivate people, influence people, and just show people my life. You know, some of my life. You feel me? I can't show everything, but I can show a lot. I can show a lot, especially when I be at work. I try to show y'all what I'm doing, how I'm doing it. I didn't go to college for none of this, so um, when I do show y'all my work, I learned this like just being around it. I'm glad your family is great, bro. Mad, what's going on, bro? Long time no see. Long time no see. Yeah, bro. I just got back to America, bro. It's a lot of stuff I seen, man. That people, man, they'll just love it out there. And I ain't just saying like Africa. You got to go to Africa, but um, shit, I've been checking out a couple other countries too. I know people like to go to Mexico. Uh, Shit, I heard Canada is really good too. I heard Canada and the Philippines, but I don't know. I just feel like you should try to travel and go somewhere that you might feel that's for you. It don't have to be Africa, but it's a lot of countries out here that you could save a lot of money out on. America is shit. I want to say it's almost the most expensive country to live in. To be honest, yeah, it's the most expensive. You can live off $500 in some of these other countries, and some countries are visa free, so you can just go there. Yeah, you can just go there like that. That's the type of time I'm on. I'm like shit. America, it was good living here, but to be honest, man, this shit not even what it's all up to be. You know, it ain't even what it's all up to be. Yeah, I noticed that America loves crime. Yeah, America, the politicians love crime. Yeah, all these school shootings and mass shootings. I don't really see it happening in other countries like America, but some countries do. Um, See, they blame it on the guns, but they don't do anything to protect the people. That's why I'm like, okay, I see what America is about. They're blaming it on guns, AKs, and you know, the ones that got the long clips. That's what they're blaming it on. Oh, we need to ban these weapons, but really they need to protect the people. They need to protect the children in these schools. They need to have metal detectors in the malls, the schools, even the grocery stores. They need to have metal detectors. Yeah, they need to have armed security at grocery stores, schools. I don't think schools should have resource officers no more. I think schools should have their own security because taxpayers shouldn't be paying for police to be at a school. They need their own security. Even grocery stores, malls, anywhere where it's a lot of people, they should have armed security to deter people from doing heinous crimes. It's gonna deter them for real. When they see people with AKs and any big any type of big gun, it's gonna deter people from doing acts of violence, they're gonna think twice about it. And that's one thing I notice is America is. I feel like that's what the politicians want, cause they ain't doing nothing about it. And when I got back, it's just been so many mass shootings. I'm just like, it just. I mean, it's just common sense. It's common sense. It's common sense. It's just plain old common sense. The people of America need to be protected. If the government is not going to protect us, we just gonna have to protect ourselves. Yeah, we're gonna have to have private security in all these places I just named because the government doesn't. I don't feel like they care about us. I don't feel like the government really cares about us the way they should. Too many school shootings that went on in the past 10 years. It shouldn't be another school shooting in America. It shouldn't be another school shooting in America. And black people, it shouldn't be another police shooting another black person or white person, whoever. It shouldn't be no more of that. They should have what do you call it? A real vetting process of these people who are in the police force. Real vets. They need to do some background history with a generation before that person because we gotta know these people's family history and shit like that. I feel like not all police officers are bad, but it's too many who are trigger happy. Just Con TV, Grand Rising, what's going on? Good morning. It's too much going on in America. These politicians are playing a very dangerous game with China, with Russia. It's just too much. These politicians think they should have game, and all of our lives are on the line for World War III. I don't think nobody wants to die of a nuclear attack or anything like that. But these politicians, that's what I'm saying. They don't really care about us. And this is people all around the world, not just Americans, but no one wants to die of a nuclear attack. And these politicians are playing a very dangerous game with the people of this world. And I just feel like it's going to be protests. It's already protests in France, Nairobi, Kenya. People are already protesting. So I'm thinking in like the next month or two, it's going to be protests worldwide. The inflation, the food crisis, no jobs, and the World War III. People gonna start protesting that World War III shit because ain't nobody trying to see no nukes. Yeah, ain't nobody trying to see no nukes. But if it happens, it happens. But we not trying to see that shit. We trying to live. And these politicians playing a very dangerous game. It's really America. America is the biggest instigator in the world. Yeah, they instigate a lot of stuff in other countries, and they try to put their hands behind their back like they ain't do nothing. So I'm doing some research myself, like what's going on with this Russia and America and Ukraine shit. Ukraine and Russia is not even the biggest war that's going on right now, or that went on this year and last year. It was actually something bigger than that, but people didn't know anything about it because they was talking about Ukraine and Russia so much. Yeah, people died, but not as many people died in Africa. It was a big war in Africa last year and this year. Most people don't even know that. I actually just found that out. I'm like, shit, like why are they keeping this on the low? They said that's the most people killed in modern day history. I think it was last year and the top of this year. So I don't know if it was, I think it was Ethiopia and some other people, Egypt, something like that. But it was a big war in Africa, and the Western media wasn't talking about it, and it's just too much. It's just too much. Yeah, it's just too much. But these people playing with our lives. That's why I said America. I don't know what they got going on, but they got something big going on with the Russia thing and China. But people in our military, they fighting for us, well, for the government, and some of them are fighting for the government, some of them are fighting for us. But the the military is trained to do what they do, and I don't think nobody is really ready for this World War III stuff that they talking about, because they say if a couple nuclear bombs, everybody gonna be wiped out. But shit, we don't know what's gonna happen. But I'm tired of them pushing this war and shit. I'm just kind of like, man, like, shit, we trying to live, man. Like, we ain't trying to see no nuclear nuclear bombs and shit. Yeah, we ain't trying to see that shit. But I don't see nobody pushing against it. I just see people talking about it, and oh, it's about to be World War III and this and that. Man, it's really nothing we could do about it unless we protest worldwide. They say protests don't really make nothing happen. Shit, we got to go to these people's house. Don't tear up our communities and shit. I see that's what they was doing in Africa. They was tearing up the communities in Nairobi when they should have been tearing up the people's house, the politicians' house, where they at. But they know they come with, bullets and shit. So I don't want that shit to happen in America again, with people looting the stores and like just foolish shit, like tearing down our grocery stores and our communities because they want to protest. They need to protest at the White House. They need to protest at the Capitol. They need to protest everywhere these politicians are at. That's where they need to protest. Don't bring it to the streets. Don't bring it. No. It's just, to each his own. People I ain't even gonna say they gonna wake up no more. People just gonna find themselves having to fight for what they got. Yeah, they gonna have to fight for what they got. But man, I just been these last couple of days. I just been thinking about like what I really need to do for me and my family. You feel me? Cause I ain't trying to persuade nobody to do this and do that. But if you want to go to Africa, shit, I would recommend it for. I ain't even gonna say everybody. I'm just gonna recommend it for the people who want to go. Shit, everybody can go to Vegas. Everybody can go to Puerto Rico. Everybody can go to Mexico. Everybody can go to Cali. You know, with all that money you spending on these little trips, shit, you can just go to Africa and you won't even be spending near as what you spending in these places. Yeah, you ain't even gonna be spending that much. But I don't know. But I know I'm kind of all over the place this morning, but I'm just getting it off my mind, getting it off my chest, and just trying to have a great day today. And I'm back on the grind tomorrow. Back on the grind tomorrow. Time to pull them tools back out and get back at it. Yeah. Yeah. But good morning to everyone. Good afternoon. Um, just on here chopping it up with my fam, my YouTube fam, real quick. Anybody got any questions or any thing they want to say, just let me know. And hopefully I'll be having some. I'm still doing the 500 subscriber giveaway. I don't know when, but I got y'all still. I ain't forgot about y'all. So if y'all ain't dropped no comment on that 500 subscriber video, just drop a comment. Make sure you just drop a comment. Say whatever. What's up? What's good? ATM. Put whatever you want. But definitely gonna look out for my people. I got y'all. I ain't forget. And, you know, every day, every week, I'm just keep reminding people until I do it. So anybody who drop a comment, I'm going to Cash App you, PayPal you, or Amazon gift card you, you know. And I wanted to give a couple chains out too. How many chains I got left? I think I got like 3 chains left. I think I got 3 chains left. Let me see. Do I want to get them out? So I mean, really, I only got 1 chain left. I done gave my nieces some chains and bracelets, and you know, I just got souvenirs. So many souvenirs. I couldn't get everybody no souvenir, but I got a lot of people some souvenirs. And then I gotta have some for myself. A couple to do me. I ain't really with the jewelry and stuff like that, but I got me a couple necklaces and shirts, and I'm supposed to be getting me some pants made, some jeans made. So hopefully them come out nice too. I'm really looking forward to them jeans though. Them jeans looking like them Levi's. Oh man, yeah. But yeah, I ain't gonna hold y'all too much longer. Any questions? Anybody got anything to say? If not, I'ma tune back in with y'all a little bit later. You know how I do. ATM in the AM. I'll see y'all in the next one. ATM, ATM, ATM. I'm gone.